Jiang Hai and Chen Xianghui know Old Creek in Sichuan Province like the back of their hands. They're rangers of this tiny forest, working among its natural inhabitants. While they may not encounter wildlife every day, they're never far. A sound, a movement in the trees, traces as tiny as a strand of fur, to them, are natural wonder.
我们上山就是做一些日常监测，这些山上的那个金丝猴嘛，每天只要是天晴，每天都得出去看一下它的活动情况，在一些什么海拔的位置、什么地方。
Old Creek is their perfect office. Just about 100 square kilometers on the map, but home to dozens of wild species. The celebrities, giant pandas, 14 of them, almost a tenth of their entire wild population in the world. Chen and Jiang have worked in Old Creek their entire adult life, but they haven't always been its protectors. Quite the opposite. For 2 decades, Old Creek was a tree logging site.
成片的林子进行采伐，那肯定就是对这个森林植被啊、野生动物啊、水源啊这些涵养地啊，那肯定就说破坏是比较严重的。只是说为了就是说一个响应国家的这个经济发展嘛，就说当时考虑不到这些生存者，作为我们一个普通工人来说啊，可能还考虑不到这些方面。
And a period of economic development it was. Forests were being ravaged for timber to fuel growth. The Old Creek logging site was producing up to 3,000 cubic meters of timber every year. Laborers like Jiang and Chen were hailed as the symbol of the spirit of hardworking Chinese people, associated with high wage and social status.
你要说内政呢，那还是贫富县收入是最好的嘛。
That changed in the summer of 1998. A massive flooding of the Yangtze River killed over 3,000 people and damaged or destroyed more than 13 million homes. Deforestation was partly blamed. The logging site in Old Creek, like many across China, was shut down and placed under a nationwide plan called the National Forest Protection Project. Loggers like Chen and Jiang did not lose their jobs. Instead, they turned from forest destroyers to its guardians, a new role they didn't know how to fit into.
我们那个时候从事的保护工作啊，实际上是很单一的，就是说从其他的各方面啊，了解不到这么多的这些，就是说真正的保护上的意义在哪里？就是说，那这呢只是简单的，就是说一个呢就是说这个森林资源、这个野生动物资源不能再被破坏。
那个时候那个生活方式可枯燥了，就在这些里面走一走嘛，看一看到处。然后我们的职工有一些养一点蜜蜂，有些在这里面种一点那个的地，没有多大意思。
It wasn't just to kill time. It was out of economic necessity. As the logging ban took effect, their profits declined. The wage of these newly turned rangers plummeted to just about $100 a month.
那人呢就觉得养活一家人很困难，就说就不愿意再从事这方面的工作。那么当然你肯定就要想法，就说要想改行啊，或者是做其他的，也至少要能够养活一家人嘛。
他们懂的是怎么去测量这个树的胸径，怎么让它更快、更好的倒下去，然后可能不损伤这个树干，然后怎么运出去，然后砍更多的木材，卖更多的钱，然后为国家来创收利润。那突然一夜之间就从伐木工变成了护林员。
Wang Jimei is a conservationist with the U.S. NGO TNC, or the Nature Conservancy. For the past 6 years, she worked alongside Jiang and Chen in Old Creek. The program she manages was largely responsible for getting the ex-loggers back on their feet. TNC's fund would later cover their wage, increasing it by several folds. And the program would help these ex-loggers rediscover their worth. But these came very much as a byproduct. TNC's original goal was to create a land trust in Old Creek. Put simply, to take away forest protection work from the government and place it in the hands of non-government entities.
自然资源管理其实它就是处于公共服务的这个范畴。 那公共服务的社会化，它最核心的一点就是参与这个公共服务的主体应该是多元化的。如果民间的机构、公益的机构，然后能够参与到这个自然保护管理里面，其实是对整个这个自然保护事业的一个体制是一种创新。所以我觉得最大的意义应该是在于这个地方。
This has been an established model in Western societies, but in China it was fairly new, especially in small, backward mountain areas like Old Creek. TNC's goal was largely met with skepticism.
当时工大职工嘛，就说有些不理解，就说进入这个嘛，就说有一个后顾之忧呢，就说生怕就说被人家替换掉，把这片我们的这一片资源拿走过后，那么就是我们今后的出路呢，就有一个担忧。
因为你要从政府这边接收这个地，然后他们又是在这个地方，甚至从他们的父辈开始，他们好多都是爸爸妈妈，然后他们现在我们的好多这个保护区的员工，就是原来国有林场的职工嘛，然后他们小时候就是接替班那种，然后就进来了，就开始工作了。就这是一个历史，你必须去尊重它。在很偏远的地区，然后年复一年，日复一日的，就是这样的生活，每天就是这样。可能在大山里面是很枯燥的，去你待可能一天很新鲜，然后待个3、5天觉得好玩，然后到后面，你就想你一辈子都在这儿啊，你都走不出去，你就要做这个工作，而这个工作又不是社会上可能特别认可的一个行业，大家不知道你在干什么的，他们的付出其实没有得到相应的尊重。其实这一批国有林场的工人，然后在天宝的这个工程下面做的很多事情，是为真的是为中国整个这个生态系统，贡献了很多很多。
Wang understood what it's like to be stripped of a job and a sense of purpose.
就像我自己，我妈妈就是，钢铁企业里面的，国企的一个普通的一个还算是技术工人吧。那也是就是90年代初从很辉煌，然后突然到很没落，然后其实他那个时候，30出头，也是挺有想法的。
Not for long. A few years later, China started a drastic reconstructing of its state-owned enterprises, privatizing some and shutting down others. The result from 1995 to 2002, tens of millions of jobs in the state sector were cut.
我妈妈其实是从国有企业里面下岗的那一批，然后是特别有感悟的，就是他们在那个大的这样一个改革的潮流里面，是很弱势的群体，但是就是突然的这样的，因为国家的这个时代的一个进步，那对于这种国有企业的人，他是被命运，他是被这种大的时代所左右的，他个人的这个小小的这个缩影，其实他当时不觉得有什么，但是其实包括对他自己、对家庭，甚至对这个现在我子女甚至后代，其实有很多影响。
Wang's team didn't want the same fate for these ex-loggers. Turns out, it didn't take much to help them. They had knowledge of this forest, and they have been doing basic protection work. As funds and modern equipment and ideas began flowing in, they proved to be reliable colleagues.
人家为啥子会选择我们这个点？道理都在这儿。那也就是说，我们能够把这个保护这个事做好。
And they did. Over the years, they've put an end to illegal hunting, and they've helped establish a baseline inventory of the plants and wildlife in the forest. The hardest part is over. Now, as conservationists pull out, these ex-loggers are taking leadership. They can now fund themselves. They've helped establish community farming programs in nearby villages. The proceedings benefit the villagers and the forest at the same time.
这老百姓没得收入嘛，那是有很多人他还是要去偷猎噻，还有挖药材在山里， 都想多挣钱噻，多收入啊，他们才冒了险，因为他们给我们找了更多的门路，让我们有增加了收入，把我们的这个这个青山留住，这个水变得更绿了。我们祖祖辈辈生活在这个地方，环境对我们来说，我们是最大的受益者。
他们才是真正能够扎在这里，然后做这些长期的保护工作的人，他们才是这片森林的主人，然后他们也才是真正能够最后留在这个地方的人。
And they stay with pride.
说实在话啊，作为这个做保护上啊，竹林区这个实际上比其他行业都辛苦。现在呢，我敢很自豪地说，就说通过我们这么多年，然后把这个保护区能够把我们的野生鱼类、这个野生动物的种群，还有这个森林植被的恢复啊，能够看到有这么好的林子，然后能够有这么多的遇见野生动物的基地，然后河里面，也能够经常看到这些珍稀鱼种啊，能够把我们这一块这个地域能够保护起来啊，就觉得自己干这份事没白干。
A legacy of natural wonder that is part of their everyday life.